Gismondi on Wine subscribers, newsletter subscribers. Thanks for joining us today to preview the 45th International Wine Festival in Vancouver. Joining us is Filippo Bartolotta. He's a writer, educator, and will be the keynote speaker in Vancouver during the festival. And also Harry Hertscheg, the executive director of the 45th, which is impressive, Vancouver International Wine Festival. Harry, welcome back. We're back in VCC East. We're back in February. We're back to normal.
We're back. It's our third festival since the pandemic, our 45th since we started this whole journey way back in 1979. We're back in the convention center, the West Building with all the great windows, with 149 wineries and 42 events. Italy's going to be the star at the end of February. Let's go.
Well, let's talk about those numbers. So 12 countries are coming. How many wineries and wines are going to be in the room, do you think?
How exciting is it to be able to have 71 Italian wineries, the most we've ever had, plus 29 from British Columbia? What a great opportunity to compare Okanagan, Cowichan, and Fraser Valley in Italy, and then another 49 wineries from 10 other countries. It's going to be an amazing experience in the tasting room. Of the 42 events, more than half are focused on Italy. 12 dinners, a gala dinner with all Italian wines, 4 seminars, including with Filippo Bartolotta, lunches, seminars, parties. It's going to be an Italian celebration at the end of February.
Yeah. Get some sleep, folks. There's always a huge buzz in the room, but Filippo, it's my impression that Italy's having a moment internationally. What's your feeling about what's going on in Italy at the moment with wine?
It's a great moment, and I'm totally excited because this is the BC Italian Wine Festival. It's going to be my third time round coming over to British Columbia, and I'm loving it. I really can't wait. Italy is in a, how should I put it, in a sort of a very contemporary Renaissance moment. Like Italy has been making wine for 3,000 years. There was a moment after the war where everything started off again about quantity. Then there was a switch towards quality in the 80s, just a few very famous wineries. Then the big, bold, super extractive, bit of a Robert Parker Rye style wines, kind of standardization in the early 2000s. And now is the full swing of indigenous varieties, tiny vigneron that get together with the big established brands, all the regions of Italy from Sicily, which is basically Africa is closer to the rest of Italy, all the way up to Alto Adige, which is a mountain region close to Austria, is just like 20 different languages. And as a result, you have 400 different grape varieties. Italy is hell and paradise at once. It's hell if you want to learn all about it quickly. It's paradise if you have, a life journey ahead of you and you want to enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about the room with the 71 wineries. Now, of course, we always hear about Tuscany and Piedmont, but what would be some of the other regions you would push people to just think about when they're there, and maybe some of the grapes that are growing there?
Yeah, as I mentioned, Italy has got 80% of the Italian appellations are made with 80 different grape varieties. There are thousands, but there's 80 major varieties. Sangiovese is the king variety, Nebbiolo, of course, in Piemonte. But then you come across varieties, even for a senior wine taster or journalist like myself. I taste 5,000 wines a year. I've been doing that for the past 25 years, and still I was in Abruzzo recently. We're going to taste some fantastic wines from Abruzzo, a region that is protected by the Apennine mountain range, looking at the sea. And there is varieties like Montonico or Pecorino, Passerina, not just the Montepulciano and the Trebbiano. So this is what Italy is about right now. It's about contemporary style winemaking, which means that all the new generations most of these winemakers are actually professional winemakers. They're going through university to get to that point, but they have the experience of the family behind them, and they are sharing more best practices that they've ever done in the past. So
Yeah.
kind of like it's an interesting moment because there is more cultural identity shown in the wines, less as over extractive styles, less internationally made wines. But at the same time, it's the moment when it's easier to read Sicily versus Campania or Abruzzo and Alto Adige. And within each region, there is a more specific dialect that for any wine lover is going to be easier to identify. Of course, it's a large country. I mean, it's in terms of wine, it's bonkers. But that's what we're going to do in Vancouver. We're gonna demystify Italy.
Yeah, we love bonkers in Vancouver. So, Filippo, there's some interesting underlying themes that you're thinking about. I know that you're doing a few talks and seminars. Tell us about these themes that you're thinking about.
Well, in a nutshell, the most important theme would be the contrast between lighter style wines that are produced in Italy. In the past, there was a moment about all the wines needed to be big and bold and, bodybuilders. But the idea that we're going to bring with the lightness is the fact that there is strength and depth in light wines. From think about a Cerasuolo, for instance, from Abruzzo, or a Schiava from Alto Adige, or even a light Sangiovese, or a beautiful Corvina from Valpolicella. So that is the idea. And then when you go, of course, the contrast is how are the Titans, the Super Tuscans, the Amarone, the Barolo and the Brunello doing right now? Are they still like the supercharged wines, or is there a trace of elegance that is actually coming into these wines as well? And so their interpretation of Italy will be all along wines like Sorbara, Lambrusco di Sorbara, which is a super light Japanese katana, super refreshing sparkling wine. A lot of people know the Lambrusco, the saturated, super dark Lambrusco. So we're gonna show our British Columbia guests different sides of Italy. So that's why I'm actually very excited myself. I can't wait to be there.
And it's going to be fun to try some BC wines. We have some Sangiovese here. We have some similar styles. It'd be fun to contrast them with everything that's coming in from Italy.
Yeah, absolutely. I had the opportunity to visit last October, British Columbia, the Okanagan Valley. I went on a canoe, like back horse riding, and then tried everything. I've seen it all. It's so beautiful. And I tried a lot of the Italian wines. I love the wild and free attitude that there is in that region. And so I can't wait to do a compare and contrast tasting, matching food and wine, with a very brand new country like British Columbia and a very old one like Italy. Is going to be exciting.
Harry, how about a couple of tips for the people that are getting into the room, some of the things that are set up? What about this Italian booth? How is that going to work?
That's a great place to start, because that's where our sommeliers and pourers are going to be pouring a selection of Italian wines. But more importantly, they're going to know what's at the 71 tables. So you can use that Italy's tasting station as a launching pad to the different regions, the different grapes. They can steer you to table 36 or number 47 or 68 or number 4. And then when you go to those 71 Italian tables, that's like over 250 to 300 wines. Every one of those wines that are poured, every wine that you can taste is available for sale. You can buy it at the on-site BC liquor store.
And get it shipped to your close to your house, so you don't have to carry it home. It's a very simple process.
Oh, I love that. Hands-free at the end of the night, go to the restaurants, have the wines shipped free anywhere in the province. And if you are somewhere else in the province, stayvancouverhotels.com. Book your hotel and get a free ticket.
Okay, but you got to have a ticket to get in, Harry. How's that all going? And where can people go right now to make sure that they can somehow get into this festival?
vanwinefest.ca. Tasting room tickets are on sale now. Special events are on sale in January. Get organized. Talk about it with your friends and family over, and we'll see you at the end of February.
Okay. Well, thanks, Harry. Thanks, Filippo. And to our viewers, We've got a lot of Italian content planned in February that will be running in Gismondi on Wine. And of course, like Filippo, we're tasting wines every day and posting notes up through the festival. There'll be a lot of Italian content available for you, what to taste, where to go, and who to meet inside the room. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen, and we'll see you inside the room at the 45th Vancouver International Wine Festival.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.